my gosh, you guys. I can feel them kicking inside of her.
Hey y'all, so today we're continuing our winter preparations, and part of that is to take care of MayBelle. So right now she is right there over in the paddock that she's been in basically the whole time we've had her. Last year we had a lot of problems getting over there with the rain that came, and the field got so wet. So as you can see, we've got basically she's there, over there. She's about a quarter mile from the road where our farm road comes in. So what we're doing is we cleaned out our shed, and we're going to move her over here for the winter. So that will basically be where she farrows, because she's going to farrow in middle of January. So I'm anticipating not being able to drive all the way across the farm like we did last year. So this is our old training pen that we had the piglets in that are up on the hillside now that you saw in a previous video. So basically I'm going to put the wire up all the way around the training pen, and I don't know, give her about a quarter acre, maybe an eighth of an acre, something like that for the winter. But I'll show you what I'm doing in here. I didn't film any of the rough framing because it is extremely rough. I don't mind the level and the measurements, but basically cleared out the shed and opened up 2 bays here. They're 10 by 10, so you should have a 10 by 20 area for farrowing. So we're going to end up, I'm going to sheet all this with plywood, and then I've got a couple lights coming. I'm going to hang some solar lights up here for temporary lighting, and we should have a pretty warm, pretty dry area for farrowing, better than last year. So here we go. We'll just get to the sheeting. Or you can put it up on the truck there.
On the truck.
Oh, you got it right there. It's recording.
Yeah.
That way. Screw these in. Screw these in. Why is it spinning?
That one hit.
High?
I don't know. I'll go look. Huh?
Yeah, look behind it. I can't believe it's high.
No. I don't see them. They're not high. Ooh, this is going to be a nice farrowing suite.
Better than last year.
A lot better than last year. So we got the farrowing shed all ready. It looks really good and it's really nice. But then the other day we come and it's full of water. So,
First rain we had.
Yep, the first rain, and it got all swampy and full of water. So today we are making a ditch to redirect the water around the shed, and so it doesn't get all wet and mushy in there. So that's what we've been doing, and hopefully it will divert any of the water and it'll be all dry in there for her and for us. I don't know if I've showed you the light yet. Oh, I don't have the remote with me, but anyways, we got this really cool solar light. And we've got her some straw in here. And then I covered the rest of this with leaves from up on top of the hill. And it's made it really nice in here. She was using the bathroom in here, and we didn't want her to, so I kept shoveling it and throwing it way out there into where the garden was. But yesterday, after I cleaned it all up and I put the leaves in here, it doesn't look like she's coming here to use the bathroom again, which is good, because this is where she's gonna have the babies. It's right over there, hopefully. Looks good, honey.
Yeah, she put leaves in there.
Uh-huh. And look, she hasn't pooped here today. So that's good.
She's dragging leaves out.
Yeah, she likes them. Okay, so we are 3 days out from farrowing. There's MayBelle. She's looking good. So she is due on January 10th. Today is January 7th. And I just want to show you all what we do as far as her feed when we get close to farrowing time. So we bought her from Shipley Swan as a bred gilt, and they gave us the feeding recommendations, and they told us that if we didn't do that, then they would, it would void our warranty. Oh my goodness, Cricket is being a little goober. Look at this. He's fighting with the hay rack. Oh my goodness, he's so goofy. Okay. Anyway, so we followed that the first time, and then since it worked so well and we didn't want to cause any problems or complications, we went ahead and did it for her second farrowing, and now this is her third farrowing. So what they said is 10 days prior to her having her babies, to farrowing, we're supposed to increase her protein of her feed, increase the protein feed. So we increase it up to the grower. So instead of a finishing feed, which she's been on all during her gestation, now we move her up to the grower feed, getting her ready to have the babies and providing her more protein. So we only give her 4 pounds of the grower feed. Anything more than that, and it's not healthy for them because they can get too big, and we don't want that, because it'll cause problems when she actually has the babies. So 4 pounds of the feed, and then at day 10, before the 10th day before farrowing, you're supposed to add bran to her diet. Well, since we're feeding her 4 pounds of the feed, we're supposed to give her 1/5 a pound of bran. So then at 5 days before farrowing, you're supposed to add a laxative. And you can use a sow laxative, which you can order. We don't have any around here in our feed stores, but you can get like a human laxative, like something we would use, and then just multiply it to her weight. But what I found that I really like, and I found this on some Facebook pages, is vegetable oil. So during her last 2 farrowings, we've used vegetable oil, and it's done really well for her. So it's done great, and that's what we continue to do. So let me show you. All right, so they tell us to actually weigh her feed. That way you're not giving her too much. So there is her 4 pounds of the higher protein. It's a grower feed. And then we give her 1/5 a pound. So this is 0.2 of the bran. And I just mix it up for her. And then we add the vegetable oil. So I don't know exactly how much I add, but this is what I've done during the last 2 farrowings, and she loves it and she eats it, so it works really well, and she's farrowed great. It does get stuck to your hand if you mix it with your hand. So all right, you ready to eat, girlfriend? All right, come on, girl. Oh, she looks so pretty. You smell it? You smell it? You're walking like a snooty pig. You're walking like a snooty pig with your nose stuck up in the air. Is it good? Nom, 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 nom. You got 3 more days. It's gonna be the coldest day that it's been in like 2 weeks. You're gonna have us some bibbas. How many you got in there? Oh, I'm so excited. You make pretty babies, MayBelle. And then we thought we had this all figured out with the trench that we had built. But it has rained and rained and rained and been extremely sloppy and muddy. This is awful. We put leaves in here. We've done a lot of things. But our trench, she keeps, like at first she started jumping over it, but now she like stamps it down and so it doesn't stay. So that did not work because it's so muddy and so wet. And in here, the water's still getting in, and it's just a sloppy, nasty, muddy, wet mess. So today we are trying to figure out how to get it drier in here. We're thinking about putting down some plywood over the whole thing. We thought about raising it up with with pallets and then putting the plywood on top of that, but I don't think that's a really good idea, and Nick didn't either, because the piglets could like slip down behind the like on the side of it or in between the sheets of plywood, and that would not be good. So we have 3 days before she's supposed to farrow. She's looking really big, really good, and we're gonna see if we can put down a floor in here, and hopefully that will help with this mess. So right now we are just cleaning out this old straw that we had put in there. It's actually really dry and it's not too bad, but she's pooped in here a lot. And so I want to rake it all out and put it out there so we can soak up some of the mud. And that way she doesn't track it in and out, in and out. And plus we can give her new fresh bedding. So that's what we're working on right now, is getting this old straw out of here. All right, we're bringing in the plywood from here, carrying it in here, and making you a floor to your shed, your farrowing suite. Are you excited? I think so. Well, we were kind of worried about her walking on it, that she wouldn't, but it doesn't look like that's gonna be a problem. She's already gone in and checked it out. It's like a barn, MayBelle. Your own little mini barn. This is awesome. I'm so thankful that her daddy left us all this plywood. All right. Looks really good. Oh my gosh, you guys. I can feel him kicking inside of her. I've always felt her when she was pregnant, and I've never been able to feel him, but you can. I wish you all could feel him. That's so exciting.